Alrighty guys, I handed over all the control I handed over to you, and I am so excited about this video. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I let you guys from square one pick what I read for this reading vlog, and it was a really fun time, but it took a couple days. I know I should have recorded this as I was like putting the polls up and like, you know, getting answers from you guys, but escaped my mind like most other things. But anyway, I'm excited we're here. Let's talk about the polls and how things went down and what we're going to be reading. Alrighty guys, as I'm here editing this video and doing all of this stuff, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a fail. This reading vlog was a fail, so I want to put that out there. I did end up not continuing the series, but if you want to stick around for my opinions at the end, stick around if you would like. But I wanted you to know before you got any further in and you're like, wow, this is terrible. I know, like I said, failed reading vlog. So here we go. Welcome back for those that are coming back, and for those that are new here, my name is Laura. What I mean by giving you guys the control of what I was reading, I was posting polls over on the community page for you guys to choose exactly what I was reading, and I like broke it down in steps. So first, I am going to put the, results that I have that I'm looking here at my phone on the screen here so you can see them as well. The first one I said, help me choose my next reading vlog. And I gave you guys options of whether you wanted to be a full series I read, all books from one author, dark romance taste test, and February new releases. And it was really close. It really was. But the one that ended up winning was full series. I was kind of shocked by this. I thought February new releases was going to win, and it was in second, but I was like, you guys usually love seeing the new releases. So I was very shocked. Anyway, shocked is an understatement for what actually ended up getting picked. I was very shocked. Anyway, that was the first one where I let you guys choose, and you guys chose a full series. Then we moved on to our next question. I know I told you guys that you guys were going to be like in every step of the way with this one, and I tried to make that as clear as possible in the first round of voting, so you aren't going to be completely annoyed with all the polls. The second poll, this one was letting you guys select which genre the full series came from. So again, I will put the results over here. So the options were romance, dark romance, fantasy, and mystery. Completely shocked at the results of this one. Look how close fantasy and mystery were. So fantasy was 33%, mystery 36%. That was shocking to me also because like mystery, I feel like there's not as many book series other than cozy mysteries, not as many book series. So the fact that mystery won, I was like, wow, completely shocked. You guys took me by surprise. So after that one, like I said, there aren't very many mystery series. So I wanted to make sure I was putting out options for you guys to choose from that you guys actually wanted to see. And the options that I had were mostly cozy mysteries, but it seems like you guys were totally digging the cozy mysteries, which I love. I love a good cozy. Anyway, that is where we ended up, was cozy mysteries. So we had 4 different series we could choose from. So as far as the options that were pulled for our last poll, we have a Cupcake Bakery mystery series by Jen McKinley. Then we have the Bake Shop mystery series by Ellie Alexander. And then we have the Mountain Lodge mysteries by Diane Kelly. And then last but not least, I don't have the series physically in my hands. The last one was the Secret Bookcase Mystery Series by Ellie Alexander. So we have 2 Ellie Alexanders on here, and I am currently looking up. Okay, so I'm going to put the results over here. And this one was also pretty close. So we had the Secret Bookcase Mysteries winning, so that is what I'll be reading here. But as you can see, the other ones weren't too far behind. I was honestly shocked that the Cupcake Bakery Mystery Series was a little lower. Kind of shocked about that, but I am excited. I'm excited to jump into Ellie Alexander's books. Like I said, I don't have this series in my hands, but luckily it is available on Kindle Unlimited. I am trying my best not to buy physical books all the time and read them on KU before I buy them, if I want to buy them. You guys know it doesn't really go that well here, but I'm trying. I am trying. But I wanted to get this vlog started, get this vlog going. I know you guys are excited about it. I am so excited. Again, I'm very shocked that you guys ended up picking mystery and then the cozy mysteries, and excited and shocked and just very, very happy to be diving on into Ellie Alexander's work. So let's dive on in. Let's get this started. I think there are 1, 2, 3. Let me see how many books are in this series. The Valentine's Day one just came out. I don't know if I'm going to be reading the entire series, guys, because let's be honest, I am not a fast reader. I can't type and speak at the same time. Okay, so there are currently 5 books out, with the 6th coming out on June 16th. And again, I don't know if I'm going to get to all of these. My plan is to do at least 3. You guys know it's usually at least 3. But I don't know. There's only 5. Usually cozy mystery series, there's like 30 or like 27 or like some are like ridiculously out there. So we shall see. We'll see how many I get done. I don't know. It's always a shock around here. So let's dive on in. Let's get this started. Again, super excited. And of course, before we get started, thank you guys. Thank you every single person who voted on these polls. It made it so much fun. I was constantly checking them, constantly looking in, you know, just getting an update on where the polls were. And it was so much fun. So I just wanted to say thank you guys before we dive on in. Alrighty, guys. Update with The Body in the Bookstore. This is exactly why I need to read books on Kindle before purchasing them. So it is, what, yesterday was the day after I started the book. So, you know, we're here today, 2 days after I started the book. I've only gotten 25% of the way through this book, and for those that are like, you know, that's a good chunk. It is a good chunk, but to give you an idea, this year I've been reading so fast. I've been loving my reading experience. So I have read, I think, around 35 books so far, and it's only, what, like February, it might be February 18th. So that gives you a little, no, it's February 20th. Gives you a little perspective of like, the days with how much I've been able to read. Every time I pick up this book, I find myself falling asleep, and I don't want to be rude. I know a lot of people love her writing, and she has a fan base for a reason. A lot of people love her books. Do not let this sway you from picking up her books if you want to. My friend also really loves her books. She did these on audio and really enjoyed them. So there is that. Do not let this sway you. But with cozy mysteries, for me, I just feel like when I jump into a cozy mystery, I'm wanting those cozy small town feels. I'm wanting to connect with the characters. I'm wanting to be completely invested. And that's not what I'm getting from this book at all. To be completely honest with you, I don't even remember the main character's name. That's how not into it I was. I do know, obviously, that there's a bookstore, the Secret Bookcase bookstore, and all of that. Like, I was expecting such cozy vibes also because of the book aspect of it. Obviously, I love reading. I love going book shopping. I love doing all things bookish. So I was expecting that cozy atmosphere too, but I literally could not picture the little town. I couldn't picture just anything about the environment. Couldn't picture it in my head. There's also a lot of people coming into play, which I know is generally normal during cozy mysteries because, you know, you have to have a mystery in here. Which, by the way, I was kind of thrown off because in the beginning, our main character's best friend ends up passing away. And you get that right in the beginning. She doesn't end up passing away in the book, but it is mentioned that her best friend had passed away. And I'm like, is this going to be the mystery we're solving? Is something going to happen in this book that we're solving? Like, where is this? I still had not gotten to the mystery 25% of the way through the book. I also am someone who likes to have that mystery kind of up front. So we're solving the mystery as we go through the book. And like I said, we didn't get to the mystery. I wasn't invested in the characters. So you can honestly guess just from that how the reading experience from the first part of the book went. If I'm not invested in the characters, there's no mystery going on. That is why I kind of ended up falling asleep as I was reading it. So I picked it up the first day when the kids went down for a nap. Ended up falling asleep reading it. Picked it up that night. Fell asleep reading it then. Picked it up yesterday when the kids went down for a nap. Fell asleep. You guys get the cycle. So that's what I have to say about this one. About the best friend and passing away, it is mentioned in the very, very beginning here. So I was like, is that going to be the mystery? Apparently it's not, from what I've read on Goodreads. The mystery ends up happening just a couple chapters away from where I am. But I can't keep going. I can't keep trudging along just to trudge along. And also with her writing, I just kind of felt like she's doing more telling than showing. It just kind of felt like she was kind of throwing information at you, and it's like, I wish this would have like been shown in a different way. And also with the best friend, I was kind of intrigued about that because she says it's her fault, but we don't get into, you know, how it's her fault or anything. That was the only thing I was like kind of really intrigued about. So that is kind of how I felt about this one and why I'm not as intrigued as I was expecting to be. But I want to know, have you tried any of Ellie Alexander's books? Have you tried this series? Does it get better? I want to know everything. Guys, like I said, I can't trudge through this one anymore. It's going to take me forever to get through this if I keep going. So I figured I would just stop it here. I know some people are going to be disappointed. It is what it is. It happens. People like books that other people don't and things of that nature. That's why I love reading. It's so subjective and everyone has their different opinions. So that is it with this one. Again, I'm really sorry that you guys went through all of the voting and everything to pick out a series for me to read in this one. I do still want to try her Bake Shop Mystery series. So if you've read both of them, let me know what you think. Is that writing a little bit different than this writing? I also felt like in this one, I know I'm kind of rambling at this point. I felt like in this one, so we have a book event, like a mystery event, and I feel like there were aspects of her mystery event. If you don't know, she does, you know, host a mystery event in Ashland. And I feel like that was a big part of it, but I also felt like, I don't know, there was just parts where I was like, it feels kind of cheesy also. Anyway, that's enough about this one. Let me know if you've read her series, what you thought. Let me know also if you really love this book. I know there are a lot of people out there who have. If you really love this book, please, 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 please leave your opinions in the comments down below. I always think it's so important, especially with videos like this where I'm DNFing a series. While I didn't love it, I'm going to say this again, other people will, other people have, other people do. So I don't want to sway you from picking up the book, so it's always awesome to have other people with differing opinions in the comments down below saying they love the series and everything like that. Again, just it wasn't for me at this time, and especially since I think I'm falling into a book slump. That's another reason why I'm putting this down. I recently DNF'd 1, 2, 3. This will be my 4th DNF in a row. So I think I'm falling into a little bit of a book slump here, and that's also, you know, why I need to move on. But thank you guys so much to all of those who voted in the voting rounds, all the polls. I appreciate you guys so much. I am so sorry that this did not come out differently, but like I said, it is what it is, and just thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being a part of the community. I appreciate you guys so much. I can't put into words how much I appreciate you guys, but thank you for sticking around for this. I hope you liked this short video and it gave you some insight on my thoughts on the book, even though they are very unpopular. We're kind of used to that here. Unpopular opinions all around. Whatever. So, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. Stick around because while I'm putting this book down, I do have another reading vlog that I am in the process of recording, and I think this one's going to go much better because to get me out of my book slump, I'm going to be picking up, I'm going to show you guys this one, give you a little spoiler. I'm going to be picking up new releases, but this one I am so excited about because it is book 2 in a series I already loved book 1 from. So I feel like this is going to get me out of my little, you know, groove that's going on here that I need to get out of. Rebel Witch by Kristen Sigarelli. So excited to jump into this one. But anyway, that is it for this video. Little sneak peek for you guys since you're here watching. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon.